Hi, this is Junkyard here, and today we're gonna show you another KHDK pedal.
Again?
Yeah, but this time it's not octave up pedal, it's octave down.
It's called Annihilator, and as you can tell from the skull, it's a signature pedal for Doyle of Misfits. What do we know about the circuit? It's not much. I know he wanted to emulate one of his vintage and very rare octave pedals,
Yes.
some vintage stuff from the 70s.
Yes.
Tony, the designer from KHDK, told me there's like 200 pieces worldwide, and Doyle has one. He lent it to Tony so that he can copy the circuit and add some extra features, but more about it later.
Stay tuned. So what does it do? An octave down pedal, as it's called, octave down, adds octave down to your sound. I don't know how to better describe it. Let's just hear it.
Actually, it's not only an octave pedal. Of course, it's the main feature, but it also has some pretty decent booster in it.
Yeah.
And the most special feature about it is very simple, but I think it's pretty unique. I don't think I've ever seen it in another pedal.
It's an FX loop. Wow!
But you can do so much shit with it.
Exactly.
That we're kind of afraid that this video will take long, and basically this is why KHDK people asked us to do it, and it's a great opportunity, and we're flattered by it, so that they wouldn't have to write.
Thanks, guys.
So that they wouldn't have to write a long manual of every crazy shit you can do with it. They wanted us to actually come up with some crazy ideas, and we will.
We have to do a short disclaimer here. Unfortunately, we chose an insufficient camera angle to capture the pedal controls, so we probably cannot see them well enough. So, here's a picture of the pedal. This is the bypass switch. It turns the whole pedal on and off. This is the booster switch. It adds the booster feature in. The booster level is set with this knob. The main knobs are simple. The first one sets the level of your dry signal. The second one blends the octave. The third one blends whatever you have in your FX loop. From the back, there's a phase switch, which flips the phase of the FX loop.
So,
First impressions.
well, what I really like about this pedal is how it separates the octave from the top notes. You could clearly see that I'm playing rather not complicated, but a rather stretched chord. It's across 6 strings. And you can hear everything perfectly, and it's not digital. Like it's not like a POG or new Digitech Whammy or anything that's poly.
But it's very pleasant to the ear. It's not digital at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not digital.
Yeah, and now you can see how it reacts with just with the neck pickup on my Jazzmaster, and now I have the volume on the guitar on 0. And now you can hear the artifacts. So the output. But now this is on 10.
I still hear the artifacts, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah,
I like
great.
it. And when
let's hear this without a pedal.
Well, when we were playing the previous riff, if I didn't know that you have octave pedal engaged, I might just think that is the fattest sounding Jazzmaster I've ever heard.
Exactly.
It's not obvious. It's not obvious.
Yeah.
Octave pedal like Boss or whatever, or even the electro harmonic Spock, which I own for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm used to it, and I like it, and I always had.
This is
that's super obvious when you engage it in. This is subtle. This
is really subtle, but really you can clearly hear the difference. Yet it's not that striking. It doesn't completely hijack your guitar sound.
Yeah.
It just complements it.
It makes it fatter. Ta-da! Maybe let's explore the octave separated.
Alright, so this is my clean sound.
It's fun.
Yeah, you can see
it sounds fun.
You can see it just picks up the lowest note. Perfect. And I'm playing Powerchords. Normally octave pedals go all mushy with power chords or any chords, but this is pretty cool. Like,
now
there's really good definition for it now.
Play me the same riff, but with some reasonable setup.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
I really like the sound of the low end, and I realized that I don't really care much if it's like perfect, because it's not. It has artifacts. I only care if it's natural and pleasant sounding. And
Yeah.
it definitely is.
Yeah,
It
Just
sounds
some cool harmonic content, and it's not like just unintelligible bottom end rumble like some octave pedals do. This is like you could tell what I'm playing. Right. So how about the boost feature?
well.
Can you do the boost on its own?
Yeah. So I'll dial the octave to 0 and direct to full.
Yeah.
Now the clean sound, please.
Let's do another riff.
What do you think?
This is pretty cool.
It's good. Like,
Yeah.
This is not just some like extra feature that you probably wouldn't use. This is one of the best boosters I've heard this combo actually.
Yeah.
It's really, let's hear it together with the octave.
Like I love how it basically. It's really fun to play this way because it compresses really well. It's like a really nice overdrive. This is my clean sound, and I never liked Octaver. I would never use Octaver with the solos like that until now.
Yeah,
like
the Annihilator is a good guy.
Yeah,
It's a good. He's a good guy because he lets you shred.
exactly. Like it makes shredding super easy. Like I'm not a shredder, but I love how musical it is. Like it just for me. It does what every Octaver should do, like concentrate on the low notes. Because I don't know, I don't care if Octaver is good, like this high in the front. Like it does something, but it's not that prominent. What I like it to do is to basically pick up the correct root note. This is in standard E tuning, and just do the bass up from there. But Right, so this is the cheapest Gibson Flying V you could buy 10 years ago, and it's the faded model, but I love it. This is Seymour Duncan SH4, this is Seymour Duncan SH1. This is my clean sound.
I think it's quite obvious that this guitar is never clean.
No.
You know what? Let's try the booster first.
Right.
Without the octave. Because I liked so much how it acts as an overdrive that with this guitar, it's the thing I'm the most psyched about.
Alright. Yeah, sorry for the John Mayer.
Well, I think that it works with the humbuckers as well.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose between the John Mayer attempt and the Sabbath,
of course, yeah. Of
it-
course, obviously.
this was definitely made more for the stoner doom sounds.
Yeah. Anyway, but I'm surprising. I'm.
It did work with the rest of the stuff.
Yeah. Sounds so cool. I love it.
So many flavors with
With just one box.
with just one
And
just one knob,
and one
actually.
cheap humbucker guitar. Like this was 500 quid, something like that. I love it. Yeah. I love how it reacts. It's totally different animal with humbuckers though. It's this huge power stream of bass. This is just, as you can see, oh sorry. This is just, whoa. This is just the bass itself. So the direct is dialed 0, no blend, pre-boost on full.
I wouldn't really expect that we would get a full doom metal setup from one octave pedal with a little booster.
Yeah, this is perfect for like two like duos. Right, so the next feature and one of the unique features of the Stombox is the effects loop. So, effects loop, you probably heard this term. You can usually find effects loops in amps. So basically, it has input and output. In this case, it's send and return. So send is basically output. You put send into an input of your favorite effects pedal, and the output's to the return, and then it goes through the effects loop.
And there's a knob that you can blend the amount of the effect as you please, and
there's a phase switch as well.
On the back of the Stombox, there's a phase switch that's. Sometimes it sounds better the one way, and the next time it sounds better the other way.
Yes, it basically differs from effect to effect. Some effects have like really small internal delay, mostly digital effects like pitch shifters or whatever. You have to toggle it manually with your settings. So you'll see how it sounds. We'll toggle it for you. So this is my clean sound. We'll start on the blend 0, and then we'll gradually add it up. So. effect on its own. Basically, it's just a blend without a boost.
Well, it's so cool that you can go from a regular clean sound to this with just one.
Exactly. So
with just one click.
Exactly. Right. So let's do it again.
What about some reverb? It should sound cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So this is Octo reverb
Right. So,
from the M13.
Right. So again, this is the effect just on its own.
I switched to 63 spring reverb because
Yeah. Let's try to completely disable the raw signal. Let's see what it sounds if we can make like poor man's baritone out of it. Yeah, sorry.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's there.
There it was.
Yeah, yeah, that's very cool. I think it's most usable with additional pitch effect, like the octave up. That's what it was actually meant to be with. But it sounds also cool with the reverb. What's also important to mention is that the boost occurs right after the effect return, so it's after the blend. So, for example, if you put in the reverb, you can hear it drip more.
It, right?
Yeah, it amplifies so much. But I love it. It's a really cool feature. It's like. Yeah, but it still works. What I really love to add to it is the purple section, or pink, or whatever color you call it.
The filter section.
The filter section. Yeah, line
The
6.
synths and all the crazy shit.
Exactly. So, the effect as it is sounds like this.
I'm repeating myself, but I think it's important to mention that you can achieve this complicatedly distorted sound with just one click.
Just one stomp, yeah. These synth sounds are really something, so I really enjoy playing them. So this is another sound I found. This is again a synth-o-matic.
But on different setting.
Yeah. So
Let's talk about the phase switch.
okay. So the phase switch, as I mentioned earlier, it really varies from pedal to pedal on which setting it sounds the best. However, you really have to try it out. For example, right now we have to blend. Right, so we have to blend at about 30%,
40.
and we still have the synth sound on. So I'm gonna flip the switch and flip the phase, and you're gonna.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
It really varies from pedal to pedal, because with this one, I don't think it does anything.
It does something, but you really have to concentrate on that. It's some of the effects are really less pronounced. For example, if we put in the compressor, like right now. You can hear the Brian May type of sound of the certain phase.
Oh yeah, this was really audible. Like there was a big difference between the two.
Yeah.
Like the one was more mid-rangey, and the other one, I think it's the out of phase setting.
Yeah.
That has more low end and more high end.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
It
that's a
varies
switch
in the mix as well. Yeah.
So it's a switch that is important, but it's quite unexpected how it will interact with the particular effect
Exactly.
you put inside the FX loop.
Exactly. Right. So,
What about
all about the bass. No trouble. It was inevitable that we should try a bass through this pedal. First, we'll start with just the basic clean bass sound we managed to get out of this thing. This is 1967 Jolana Alexandra 2. Of course, it wouldn't be us if we could have just a precision bass or something. Yeah, this is the only bass I could find right now. So it's got flat bones on. Sounds really cool. It's a hollow body. I hope you can hear it. Yeah, so it's this kind of deal.
Okay, so show us the clean sound.
Right.
Now I'll slowly dial in the octave and see how it goes.
Alright. It also works for the chords on bass, amazingly. Right.
Well, I'm surprised. It actually is a bass player's pedal.
Yeah.
It's good. And now, for something completely different, we haven't tried any fuzz in the FX loop yet, and we decided to use it with bass because that's an instrument that it actually makes some sense to add just a little bit of the fuzz. Because on a guitar, I probably wouldn't do it. Like, it's not a good idea. But on bass, it could work just fine. So, what we have here is a spooky tooth fuzz from Basic Audio.
Yeah.
And I'll turn it on, and I'll slowly dial more and more of the fuzz. See how it goes.
Right.
And I'll turn off the booster, of course.
Right, cool, let's do it.
It's a cool feature.
Yeah.
Because if you want to use a fuzz pedal with bass, there's a problem that most of the fuzz pedals, I think maybe every fuzz pedal, doesn't have a blend switch on it. And this does. So that makes a fuzz pedal...
well, you can blend anything, including the fuzz pedals. So yeah, so blend started to appear like recently, recent like 5 years. It started to be a trend. That's a good thing. But with this, you can blend even like guitar pedal or anything into it. So that was the bass. However, to fully explore all the possibilities of FX loop, you have to think a little bit out of the box.
Yeah, in the beginning of this video we promised you some crazy shit. This is it. Because Adam had this idea that the send output of the stomp box could be plugged into another amp.
Exactly.
So what's happening right now is that when the effect is off, it plays through the same combo that we've played the whole video. But when we engage it in, it brings on the Mesa Boogie Mark 1.
Exactly. This is really loud.
It's loud, it's good, but frankly, to achieve this sound you wouldn't need a stomp box like this. A simple AB switcher would do. But we have all these knobs that we don't use right now, but we will.
Exactly.
So if I dial in the octave, to which amp it will add the effect? To the Mesa or
I think to the
Tasty?
both.
This might be really interesting on stage, because if you turn the pedal off,
You just get a one combo, one amp.
with clean sound.
Exactly.
And when you turn it on, it brings the beast with just one click on the switcher.
This is great.
Alright, and because this guy is crazy, he had this even crazier idea that we can use the Echo 500 that we shoot another video with, our first video actually, and
We can use it as a mic and as a reverb.
yeah, so the Echo is plugged into the return of this pedal.
Exactly. And it's lying lean across the amp.
Yeah, it's near the combo, so basically the vibrations from the speaker are shaking with the strings, and it all amplifies through the guitar pickups,
Which
And
are also really microphonic, so...
the effect it makes is a bit like reverb, but different, because it's not a spring, it's strings this time. So
It's a string reverb.
yeah, show it.
Alright.
Well, I think I wouldn't like to emulate this setup on stage, but in studio.
Sounds interesting.
That's probably something I would do.
Yeah, let's try it sometime.
Okay, so this was fun. Well, this idea was interesting. It wasn't typical, but there's one type of use of this pedal that we haven't tried yet, and it will be much
more
silent.
Yeah, I would say much more usable on stage and in studio. This was really special. I wanted to try it out.
It's acoustic guitar.
This is my all-time favorite acoustic guitar. It's an all-solid OM with a cutaway from a Czech luthier company called BSG. So this guitar is really special. It's got all this set of strings available. Sorry, I haven't changed them in like a year. Sorry about that. So
What about the miking system? Is there a microphone or piezo?
no, it's just piezo.
Piezo.
I think it's Ellerbach's Anthem, but I'm not really sure.
And to the computer, we are going with just jack input into the interface. Wow.
Works quite well, doesn't it?
Even though it has a skull on it. If I were like a indie or folk singer, songwriter, just a guy with the acoustic guitar, I would definitely bring this with me because this has such a pleasant low end to the acoustic. This is good. This is perfect. I really like it. Alright, so this was KHDK, Annihilator, Octaver, Booster, FX, Blender thing. This is such a complex pedal that maybe you let us know what you think about it, because this time I'm not even sure which setting was my favorite, because there's so many possibilities with the FX loop.
As you put it, like, there are endless possibilities of this pedal. And what I really like about it, it's analog. The response is immediate, so it doesn't have any latency as the digital ones have.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so musical.
Mm-hmm.
You can use it with chords. You can use it with acoustic guitar. You can do whatever you want with it, and it works flawlessly. So yeah, I really dig it. I wish I could say any bad thing about it. I don't like the paint job, to be honest, but that's just...
It's Misfits. It's Misfits.
Yeah, I know. I love Misfits, but I don't like this paint job. I also apologize for not playing any Misfits material. Sorry.
Try to come up with some way how to order it, or maybe ask a friend. I don't really care, but this is an octave pedal that every octave pedal lover should try, because it's different in many ways.
Exactly. Also, what do you think about this pedal? What sounds would you use from it? Please comment in the comment section. Thank you so much.
Please do, like really do. That's why he says it.
Yeah.
Comment and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.
Thanks. Bye.